Hello,
Hi,
this
everybody.
is Lorina Manzanita and
Tobin Giblin.
and we're epic love video.
Epic love video.
And today we wanted to explore how to grow a relationship organically by letting go of one's concepts and focusing on curiosity. Or another way you could say it is
releasing our agendas and coming at the relationship from a state of discovery.
Yeah.
And we've discovered that is the all-powerful 180-degree turn shift that creates an ever-blooming kind of love instead of what a lot of people experience from the old paradigm, the old kind of agenda-based way, is that it kind of kills things. People complain about passion dying over time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we're finding the exact opposite. In this way of being, it's like passion builds and builds and builds. Intimacy deepens and deepens and deepens. The love, the heart opens and opens and opens. It's just...
sex gets better and better.
Exactly.
For 5 years.
The best advertisement. It gets way better and way better. It just really exponentially is just blowing us away on all these levels. So we wanted to just at least put a little, like, drop a little catalyst into the mix where you try on this completely revolutionary way of being for a lot of people. Some are already here or to some degree here, and we often need booster shots ourselves. Come back to this state of discovery and wide-eyed wonder and what's real now, what's true now, what's alive here now.
I really want to kind of emphasize the importance of kind of identifying what people typically do, which is this concept of like, oh, I'm going to get married, I'm going to have 2.5 kids.
Or whatever version of that.
Right? Yeah. Or if you're polyamorous, I'm going to have, like, I'm going to be a triad, and everybody's going to love each other equally. And
we're going to fit something into this, like, imagination ideal that I've concocted somewhere along the way.
Right. And then so we look at life through this lens. Does this person meet my need and identification of this is what's going to create fulfillment?
Right.
And then so, like, they think they find this. Oh, I found the one. Or I found my fill in the blank. And then so there tends to be this big high of like, wow, my concept has been realized. Yeah. And then somewhere maybe a year or so down the line, number of months down the line, we're like, oh, here's a different reality.
Setting in. And which is true. And I think we let ourselves have that experience from day one. We were just like, what's here now? What's real now? What's true now? We just started with this kind of almost devotional quality of curiosity, allowing and wanting to know, are we meant? I mean, the love was there, the powerful, yummy connection, the thing that would be like most people would, or in my old days, it would click in, let's do this thing, let's lock it into this thing. But we like did all we could to just stay away from that fixated point of view and way of being, and we just stayed in, well, who are you now? What am I really? What are my true needs? What are yours? Do those line up? Let's find out. Let's discover. Let's take it one more step. Instead of projecting way out in the future, let's stay right here and say, what feels good now? Let's follow that.
And what's authentic to me now? Like, it could have been, sometimes it's as simple as like, what do I want to eat now? If I weren't with you, I would want to eat da-da-da. Yeah. And if you weren't with me, you would want to eat da-da-da. And let's... Do those match? Ow! Well, they do match.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or there's a place where they can match. Or, we can discover there's a way to each get what we want. And sometimes with certain people, you discover it's not. And then as good as the passion is and everything, then you wonder, wow, are we really meant to hang out? And you're listening to a deeper, deeper guidance based on all of that revealing, all of that transparency, all of that authentic, even in the face of fear, of rejection, fear of loss, being so committed to being real within oneself and with the other person. Seeing where that takes you.
Yeah, and when you're your true self, and then you start relating from that place, what organic forms start
to reveal themselves.
Yeah, so that might look like hanging out once a week. It might look like 4 times a week. It might look like
totally unique for each person.
Oh, we need these kind of agreements, and we're like, no, those agreements don't really serve us. And so it's like
it's a revealing instead of putting something on this connection. It's a revealing out of it, and it's a big deal when the love and the passion and the connection is that strong, because the ego wants to cling and fixate and keep and make sure it goes in the direction I want it to go, and the other person's trying to make it go in the direction they want it to go, and there's some weird compromise in there. If you blast out of all of that and let this organic, almost like a divine current find its way, then you get into that magic sweet spot. And that's kind of where the impulse for this video originally came from, was just to share what we're experiencing today on our 5th year anniversary of hanging out. It's like really, really, really profound levels of care and love and goodness. And we just got a ding from the universe on that one. Perfectly timed ding.
Totally.
So I think that was what we wanted to share today.
That's what we want to share. All right. Thank you for joining us.
May it serve. May you enjoy your life, your relationship to this incredible mystery, and to each other.
And your bodies and your hearts and the earth. Like, I want to include those too.
Yeah, because we're always in relationship with it all, and the magic is here. And when we learn to deepen in that, that's when I feel this magnetic ability to attract and deepen in real human love. Just gets so good. And that's what we want to share here on Epic Love Video.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. See you next time.